Hey, soul family, this is Sunset Child coming to you with Sunset Child Out There podcast. My time is 1:44. Couldn't be any better. 1:44. It's the universal, it's the vibrations. That's what we're doing. And we are just moving. We're moving forward. And we're also moving to completion. And that is 2025 is going to be the completed year, because 2 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9, and 9 is the completion year. It's also the year of the snake. That's release, letting go of things that don't serve you no more. We're leaving old systems. You're going to see, you're seeing in real time. The government is stripping whatever does not serve us, whether you realize it or not. There are things being stripped down and do not serve us. See, for many years, we were taught things by the program. And this program would always teach us that our government, we have the government and people work for the government. We didn't realize we're the government. We run this world, our country, but we forgot. We got complacent. And I know it's like people see chaos, people see other things. There are things happening to be a distraction. You need to pay attention to these things. There's a spiritual war that's happening. You need to pay attention to it. See, if I could conquer and divide you, I use tools that have been passed down from generation to generation to generation on how to break the people, how to break the masses up, how to control you like cattle. And you were controlled. We were all controlled. We were used as cattle. We were being on the stock market. We were being traded on the stock market. And that's from 1933. You don't realize that you shouldn't be paying certain things, utilities, your homes, all that stuff. All these things were hidden from us. The more and more I dig deeper and deeper and go into these rabbit holes, the more things are being revealed. So now that all this stuff is collapsing, and soon it will totally collapse. And when it does, people are going to be in a place where they don't know what to do with themselves, to where they'll be happier than forget it. Because I know I'm going to be dancing once this is over. This has been a war, my friends. This is a spiritual warfare that's taken place. It's deeper than any war has ever been taken. And we are at the final stages of it. The final stages where our hearts are open now. So we're 5D. We're embracing it now. We're taking it in, and more people are waking up. I had my friend Opal. We were talking, and I know you guys hear about NPCs. Those are the people that walk around. They say we're like a program, right? And the funny thing was, she said to me, she said to a bunch of us, and she went, you know what, the NPCs, because we were talking about things that happen, like when a loved one passes, when a loved one passes, and those NPCs can pick up can pick up that energy. It's like meeting your angel, your angel for the first time. You ever have someone just walk up to you and go, "Hey, let me help you. Let me, do you know the way?" And you don't know why, but you know they're familiar, and they're really, it's just coincidence. They look like the person that you used to know who passed on, or it's they seem familiar to you. Well, the NPCs have no souls, but they pick up, and I think they pick up the energy of that, and that utilizes them to bring in your loved ones. That's why on this grand scale, this matrix that they call it, has so much energy that's all around us. It picks up on those things, and when it is the right time, it comes to you. So if you want a person who's let's say a grandmother, a grandfather who just passed, that energy, when it's your time, when it's divine timing, and you need to be answered, and you need something in physical form, you have that person come in with that energy in them. And it's that person that you once knew before. And that person comes into you and comes into, the NPC. And that NPC comes up to you, wants to help you, whatever. And then later on, you go back to that NPC. "Hey, you remember me?" And they go, "No, I don't remember you. Who are you, you crazy lady? Can you step away from me?" It's that divine intervention that they came in. And it was wild because we were just all talking about it, and it made sense. It resonated with me because I'm like, wow, that makes sense. Like, because NPC came up a lot through this year, last year, a few years now. And I'm like, what are they used for? And at first they said they were human beings. But then they said they had no soul. But then it made sense when Opal spoke about it. And I went, wow, look at this. That makes all the sense. And it resonated with me. So if it resonates with me, then that's what it is then. Because it makes all the sense in the world for when those angels come in, or when divine intervention needs to be taken place. But I just thought it was so wild, and I had to share it because it made so much sense with me. I just had to share it. But we're in a state of completion. And just going with that is just, it completed, I think it completed me in that sense. I know it makes weird sense, but I had to talk about it. I had to get it out because it made so much sense to speak of that. Because there's so many things happening, and so many things that are so unique, and timelines that are just connecting, and learning about how you can be in the same household and you could all be on different timelines. And when you meet, you connect. And then when you dissipate, when you leave each other, you're back on your timeline again. But you all could be in one house and be on different timelines and dimensions. You could be talking to a friend in their house, and they could be in a totally different state, timeline, dimension. Because everything's running with each other. Everything's running with each other. And I always say stay in the present, because you can go back to your past. You can always go back in your mind to your past, woulda, coulda, shoulda, because we do that sometimes. And then we project too far into the future. I say just stay in the present. Try and stay in the present. Be as present as you can. And whatever chaos, turmoil, whatever's going on outside of you, observe, don't absorb. That's my thing for 2025. Observe, don't absorb. Because there is nothing you can do when it's happening. There is nothing you can change, nothing that could happen at that moment. And if you're frustrated, mad, step out of it. Step out of it and put yourself into a positive state. Think of something good. Think of something that is going to make your timeline better, happier, moving you forward into a better timeline, a better place for yourself. And the more happier, in a happier state that you keep yourself in, your vibration, turn on music, dance. Turn on music, dance, have a good time, laugh with family and friends. If you put on a comedy and it makes you laugh, that's good. That keeps you in that state. Get you out of the negative and puts you in a positive state of mind. Because we can really wreck ourselves if we stay in that negative state. We can decimate ourselves so quickly. But how about we resonate in a great frequency of ourselves and just really take the steps of moving forward. And like I said in the beginning, there are things happening around us and it's all collapsing, whether you want to realize it or not. And that's the old timelines that are collapsing. That's the old system that's collapsing. That's all old stuff. We want to be in the present and we want to move we want to be where the good stuff is happening. Put everything that's negative behind you and move forward into the positive. And it's really not really about negative and positive. Those are things that the program's given us. Program has given us negative, positive. It's just an energy, a ball of energy that we have to work through. People, family, friends, workplaces, relationships. It's a ball of energy that we're working with. And however you view that ball of energy that you're working with, or that you're with, or you're living with, try to be as positive as you can. A state of mind of a positive state of mind is a great thing. No matter what's going on around you, no matter what's happening, it's going to get better. It's pushing you through. It's pushing. Push through it. Get through it. Knock down that wall. Knock down that wall. Get through the wall. That's all you need to do. And people are placed in front of us, whether they're here or not, they're placed in front of us for a reason. They came into our life for a reason. And they never leave. Someone passes, they never leave. They never, ever leave. Their energy stays on this planet forever, eons. That's why people see things. That's why people always view things. They go, oh, I saw this. I saw a person. It's whatever your mind, whatever you put out there, you attract. And when I'm talking with my friends, we always talk about those things. Like, if you're putting out negative energy, you're going to get the negative back. And that means you're going to get things that are not so friendly, that you encounter. But if you try to stay in a positive, centered state, you can keep that stuff away from you. You can keep the balance, let's say, and you keep moving. Embrace whatever's coming and keep moving through it. Work through it. It's like work through the pain, work through it. And you'll get to the other side. See that other side as positive. Don't see it as a negative. You get exactly what you think. You get exactly what you are manifesting, thinking. Your thoughts will bring you whatever you're thinking. And the universe has no way of going, that's not good for you. Okay. The universe will bring you exactly what you ask for. And sometimes you don't want to ask for those things. You want to keep moving through it. We're in the greatest time right now. Enjoy your families. Enjoy your life as much as you can get. Get outside in nature. Get outside nature. Walk on your property. Walk in the woods. Walk. Get out. The snow comes. Enjoy the snow. Make a snow angel. Enjoy yourself. Someone's in front of you, they can't get a cup of coffee, get them a cup of coffee. Break those old habits. Every man for himself. Be authentic in yourself. Be real in yourself. Do something for someone that you'd want done for you. Be authentic to yourself. Be real to yourself. The world is changing. Are you coming or are you staying? Because there's so much out there. And no one's going to be left behind. No one. Thank you. This is Sunset Child Out There podcast.